Brandon, is that the Alex Cobb you've been waiting to see for quite a while now?
Yeah, and I don't think he had his best stuff. I thought that it was I liked the life to his fastball. I thought he threw some pretty good curveballs. I don't think that was his best split. He actually showed up for me a little bit better one in his last kind of simulated start that we had. But competitor, knows how to pitch, and really did a great job. Stretched him a little bit. He'd only thrown up to the fifth inning, got up 5 times, but in the 60 range. So stretched him a little bit, which isn't a bad thing.
John Muley, you're up next. Go ahead, John.
Brandon, what do you like about having 3 guys who make a lot of contact and are aggressive in Hayes, Alberto, and Iglesias at the top of the order like that?
No secret. I like guys that make contact, like guys that make hard contact, and all 3 of those guys are going to give you a competitive at bat. They're in there for the fight, and they're gonna. There's some really good music playing behind me. You guys hear that? Just loud. Music loud.
Sing it.
I'm gonna pass on that. No, I think those 3 guys are. I just like the at bats. I mean, they're always going to be competitive, and I want to get those type of competitive bats up there as much as possible, especially against left-handed pitching.
Rich, you're up next. Go ahead.
Brandon, since you've been here, you hadn't seen Cobb at his best. What could it mean for the club if you see more of this?
Well, huge for us. I mean, we're not. I think it's going to be a big boost getting Means back, but the 2 guys that have really had success in this division, with Johnny last year having a really good year, and Alex, the years he's had in Tampa, to have that is really nice, and I like Alex's competitiveness. I saw it when we played him with Miami in 11. Guy was coming out to beat you, and that's what he was today. Really focused, and he's just a super competitor.
Dan Conley, you're up next. Go ahead, Dan.
Hey, Brandon, we talked earlier about the bullpen and it's been maligned last year or so. But what we saw today, how effective can this unit be if you have like a healthy and rested bridge of Castro to Blyer to Gibbons?
Yeah, I think that we're going to try some other guys out too in leverage spots. I like the way probably saw Cole Sulser was up also, and then I like to get Cole Sulser some late inning leverage spots also, because I do like his pitch mix, and I just like his demeanor, to be honest with you, but it was really good stuff. So yeah, I'm going to pitch guys that are getting outs at the end of the game, and that's no secret. Guys that are having success and doing and throwing strikes and getting results. We're going to use in high leverage spots. Richard Blyer today, but that was an outstanding effort. Miguel Castro probably got the biggest out of the game for me. Kind of that middle part, but we really struggled last year. Really struggled that 6th, 7th inning to keep a lead or to keep the game close. For him to punch out Bogarts in that situation, that was for me, that was the key to the game.
Pete Gilbert, you're up next. Go ahead, Pete.
Hey, Brandon, obviously in a 60-game sprint, a slow start is not something you can really, want to get behind. And in fact, to come out after, what we saw last night, to do as you had asked and flush that one quickly, how satisfying was that?
Something we did all year last year. I've never seen a team have tougher losses than we had last year. And a lot of late inning losses, some blowouts where the game was over pretty early. And that can demoralize a club. I think especially late inning where you feel like you're winning the game, you won the game, and then you lose it. That really can destroy a club over the course of time. And I feel like we had a lot of those last year, and our guys always bounce back. And last night was about 3 hours on defense. That's never fun. And those guys came out and scored early, scored 5 early. I would love to have tacked on a little bit more before Tony hit that double, but it was nice to see our guys come out early, and then Cobb with a 2 shutdown innings, which is enormous for momentum. And so good team effort.
Steve Molesky, you're up. Go ahead, Steve.
Brandon, you mentioned how big the out was by Castro. Is that nice confirmation for him that some of the adjustments he made have taken hold? And how big could it be if that continues for him?
Miggy's got great stuff. I love the mechanical adjustments that he has made. He's lowered his leg and he's trying to get the ball. It's more of a slide step a lot of times now, which is getting his arm to catch up and getting his fingers on top of the baseball a lot more often. For me last year, when he would have problems, he'd be on the side of the ball, a lot of arm side or middle misses with that slider, where he'd be spinning it instead of really getting his fingers on top and driving it down. So I think that's the key for him, because no right-hander wants to face Miguel Castro when he looks like that, and that's a big boost for us going forward.
Stan Charles, you're up. Go ahead, Stan.
Brandon, it feels good to be asking you sort of a strategic question. The Castro decision to only allow him to pitch to Bogarts. I know there were 3 left-handed hitters coming up that next inning, but with J.D. Martinez there, what was your thinking behind that?
Well, I wanted Miggy to get a big out, which he did, and then I'm going to sit him down, and I'm going to let him enjoy it and be ready to go back out tomorrow. They were predominantly left-handed. So if you go Benintendi, then there's Martinez, but then it's left, right, left. I know that they might pinch hit Chavis for Moreland. I would have had so Blyer. If I would have let Miggy go there, I'd rather have Blyer face the 3 out of the 4, the 4 out of 5 left-handers. I'm sorry, the 3 out of 5 left-handers than Miggy, and Blyer got all those guys out. So that was key. But I appreciate the strategic question.